Hello Soul Diggers, it's Kim Mellor here, your host, and I'm coming to you live today from Bali. Yes, Bali, my spiritual home. I feel so at home here, the energy, the vibration, the people. Oh my God, it's literally heaven on earth. Now, if you'd have told me a few weeks ago that I would have just packed one suitcase and gave away 90% of my possessions and booked a one-way ticket to Bali, I would have probably questioned myself, thinking, are you crazy? Like, have you really just gone and done that? But that's what I did. That's what I've done. So, just to recap, if none of you have been watching my Instagram and my stories. So, as you know, me and my friend Gina went to Ibiza for the summer for 10 weeks to escape COVID. And we came back and we had to quarantine for 2 weeks. So, bearing in mind, I haven't got a home as such. I've obviously got my parents, but I've not got like my own space. I had a storage unit and that was it. So I had to go and stay in an Airbnb for 2 weeks, which was great. But quarantining for 2 weeks without even going outside, yeah, that was interesting. And then as soon as we came out of quarantine, it was the Saturday and Boris was making a new announcement, and he announced that we're going into a second lockdown on Thursday. And me and Gina messaged each other and we were like, right, we can do this. Let's get ourselves to Bali. So with a wing and a prayer, literally everything was conspiring in our favor. Like, honestly, if you'd have told me that I would have gave away 90% of my belongings to charity, that we would have sorted visas that normally take 2 weeks in 2 days, that we got COVID tests back in time, that we managed to literally just sort all of our life out and put all of our ducks in a row within 3 days. Oh, I mean, I don't think I slept. I was surviving on fizz sticks and energy. I was just like so tunnel vision, like focused. It was looking back now, it's nuts. So yeah, that's what I did. I literally just thought, I don't need all of this stuff. This is the only thing that's weighing me down. And if it doesn't spark joy, then it might do for someone else. So I gave away 90% of my belongings, my wardrobes, my drawers, my clothes. I just gave them away to people who might need them more. And we had all of our tests done and the visa sorted. And it was literally, it was like being in a movie. Because we couldn't book our flights until the visas came through and until we knew we had the proper COVID test, the PCR test, to fly. So literally it was about, what time was it? About 10 p.m. on the Tuesday where we got the results back and we could book the flight for Wednesday morning. It was literally, honestly, oh, thank you, universe, for making this happen. So yeah, I'm here in Bali and yeah, just currently just trying to find somewhere to live, just getting grounded and just really loving my new home. And a lot of people have been asking me, you know, how long are you there for? What's happening? And in all honesty, I've got a one-way ticket. So I'm just going to be here. I might be here for a few years. I might have a family here. I can just see myself traveling around the island and the world. And like, this has always been my dream. But for some reason, I've never gone for it, and I've never really truly believed that I deserve to live this life, in all honesty. And if the lockdown wouldn't have happened, would I have done this? I think I would have, but I would probably have overthought it more. I would have tried to plan things too much, and instead I've just literally trusted every single step and trusted the unfolding. And I don't have it all figured out. You know, I'm here right now. I don't know what my plans are. But this is where the magic is. Guys, this is what life is all about. So, have you got a dream? Have you got a dream to live somewhere, do something, but for some reason you've just not done it yet? Have you ever had the dream of booking a one-way ticket to Bali, Australia, Mexico, wherever? Have you ever dreamt of it? I can remember as a little girl, I just kept thinking, I just want to be free. I want to do what I want to do. I never had this big idea of wanting to become a doctor or a lawyer. I just wanted this feeling of feeling free And looking back on it now, it's probably I was remembering my future, because that's kind of how I feel now. And I always hated the fact that when I booked a holiday, I had to come back. Like, I was quite often I'm on holiday and I'm having a whale of a time, and you're 2 weeks in and you're just getting in the flow of things. And then you've got to pack your bags and come back home. I was like, I never like booking return flights. Like, how do I know how I'm going to feel in 2 weeks? How do I know how I'm going to feel in 10 days? But usually we need to come back because we've got obligations and kids and mortgages and work to get to. And what I've realised over the past few weeks and months is, like, I don't have anything holding me back. I'm 36 years old. I don't have kids yet. I don't have a partner. I don't have a mortgage. I've got an online business and I've got the universe supporting me. Like, what more could I possibly want? And so I just decided to go for it and just book a one-way ticket, and let's just see where this goes. Now, I know what's going to happen. I know I'm going to meet my soulmate, and I know this life we're going to create together, because that's my intention. So let me ask you the question. What would you do, or where would you go if money was no object? What would it look like? What would it feel like? Guys, I'm literally living that now. I'm living in my vision board. And I am no different to you. I am just surfing the wave and clearing the way for you to swim in clearer waters. And hopefully the life I'm living is inspiring you to go after your dreams, to do more, to be more, to have more, and just know that you can live with less and that freedom is your birthright. The second thing is to ask yourself, feel into what feels better. Your current reality or the answer to the first question I asked. What feels better, your current reality or the answer to the first question that I asked? The third question to ask is, get aligned with who you are. Who are you? Who are you? What do you stand for? Where do you want to go? When you live life according to your values on your own terms, that's when the magic happens. That's when you're in flow. That's when you feel aligned. That's when the universe really shows up for you. So forget what everyone else is saying. Forget what your boss is doing. Forget what your parents are telling you. Who are you? What do you stand for? And where do you want to go? And quite often, we've grown up in this world of going to school, getting a safe, secure job. And then we don't dream. Like, dreams are on the shelf because, well, I only get 4 weeks holiday a year. I can't really go where I want to go. I need to go to work to get paid, and then I need to, save to go on holiday. That doesn't have to be your reality anymore. Like, it doesn't have to be. Like, why conform to the matrix of that world? Like, you can create your own reality, even with what's happening with COVID. Like, it's a whole other podcast in itself, but I believe that you create the world that you want to see. And in Bali, like, there's no COVID. Like, no one's wearing masks. There's no COVID. It's just like normal life here. And so you get to subscribe. You get to choose what you subscribe to. Are you subscribing to fear, or are you subscribing to love? And the fourth thing is, maybe you could hire a coach. Could you hire a coach or surround yourself with mentors who are living the life that you want to live? This could be audios, it could be books, it could be podcasts like this one. Like, surround yourself with people who are living the life that you want to live. And the fifth thing is, you just got to decide to go for it. So in a nutshell, if you ask me, how do I start living my dream life? Those are the things that I would say. What would you do if you could go anywhere and money was no object? Feel into what feels better, your current reality or the former. Get aligned with who you are and what you want. Surround yourself with people who are living the life that you want to live, and then go for it. I wish I would have had the courage to go for this years ago. And it was just lack of self-belief, believing that I deserved this life, believing that I could live this life. And to be honest, the whole COVID situation where most people are now working online, I realized for so long within my Arbonne business, I love going to events. I love attending things in person. It's the magic. It really is the magic, is the community and the people, like any event. But we've not been able to do any of that. And so I could have either sat in my Airbnb in Manchester, paying ridiculous amounts of rent to live in Manchester in the winter and not see anyone, or I could live my dream now. I could start stepping into that now. And here I am in a fabulous bed and breakfast place, paying like 20 quid a night. Massages are like £4. Food is like a couple of pounds, £5. Like, it's unreal. And so I just chose to believe in myself and just trust that I was deserving. Now, a big part of this is having a business that allows you to work online. If your job requires you to show up in person each day, or even work 40 hours a week, you've got to reassess if that aligns with you and the life you want to live. So again, this is all about the alignment. So what life do you want to live, and does your current reality match that? And if not, then you want to look at a few things. Maybe could you move your job online? Could you speak to your boss and say, listen, I've been working from home and I've been getting these results, and you know what, I want to live my dream life and move to Bali. Can I move my job online? If not, you might want to find a job that you actually do love that allows you to work online. Maybe you could start your own business. Start a business that allows you to work online. That's exactly what I do. I help people to start their own online business so they can start to create time freedom. And even better, why not look into ways to create recurring income streams and assets so you can work less and earn more? And that is what I love. I love being able to help people to create time, create wealth, and have money work for them. And also be able to wake up in the morning, go to yoga, do what they want, and then also work a couple of hours a day. So if you have a dream of waking up with no alarm clock, waking up in nature, being free to do what you want and live the lifestyle that you want, then do it. Do it, do it, do it. What are you waiting for? Like, what's happening in the world right now? We are being shaken to our core and awoken. Like, if you've not chose to awoken before, you're being forced to. Now, you're either subscribing to the fear or you are awakening to your potential. And quite honestly, like, this is all happening for you. And there is no better time than now to take control of your life and really start making your dreams come true. So I want this podcast to be a permission slip for you to get out of the matrix and start creating a new normal. I have never been more excited to build my business and help people do the same, because how rude of me to just be living my dream life. I want to pass this legacy on to other people, to help other people live their dream life. And this is also a reason why I do this podcast, is to inspire you to do that. And listen, it might not be easy, but it's 100% worth it. I started my business over 8 years ago now, and I never, ever, ever imagined that this would happen in the world. And I think to myself, imagine if I didn't do this. Oh my goodness. I do not know where I'd be or who I'd be. Being a self-employed model, I would have no work and no money. I would certainly not be in Bali. So you don't know what's going to happen in the future. So start building your dreams now, because in 5 years' time, you'll reflect back and think, oh my goodness, look at where I am, look at what I've created. And I just want you to know that you have within you a jigsaw puzzle. I don't know if you used to play jigsaw puzzles, but you get the square bits first in the corners and then you build from that, right? Just know that you have a jigsaw puzzle within you. It's all in there waiting to be pieced together. The beliefs, the attitudes, the feelings, the experiences, the desires, the dreams, the purpose, the destiny. It's all there. It's within you. And as well, this weekend is a new moon. The new moon energy is all about going after your desires. Like, if not now, then when? What are you waiting for? And again, just know I'm no different to you. I'm no better than you. We're just all at different stages of our focus, our discovery, our implementation of our gifts. Like, we've all got gifts, but we're at different stages of implementing them. And if we were all at the same place, how could we ever move forward? So please never look at me and go, oh my God, Kim's got it all together. Because there's people that I aspire to be like still, that are paving the way for me. And so can you see the ripple effect that this has? You know, from me plugging myself into mentors who are inspiring me and surrounding myself with people who are where I want to be, I'm helping you guys to do that too. And so by you living your dream life, you're helping other people by doing that. And so the best way you can help people is by start living your dreams now. Stop playing beneath your potential. Like, you know, there is so much more to life than maybe the life that you're living right now. So I am so excited because we are on 97 5-star reviews. Oh my gosh. So my goal was to be on 111 by the end of the year. We're going to smash it. We're going to smash it out the park in the next couple of weeks. So thank you so much for everyone who's left me a 5-star review. This really does mean so much to me. And just know that if you're listening to this podcast, you're resonating with this message because you are on the right path. You are feeling aligned. Like, this is like music to your ears because you want to grow and you want to evolve. So please do pass this on to anyone who you think might love it and need to hear it right now. And I did a competition last week where for anyone who left me a 5-star review, I would pick out a winner and they would win my 5-day Align and Shine course for free, simply for leaving me a review. And the winner is Sophie Long. Sophie Long 22, please reach out to me and I will either reimburse you if you've already bought it or I will give you the access code to it. So her 5-star review says, Kim is an absolute rock star. If you're wanting to learn more about yourself and how to love you, I love that I learned so many lessons in each podcast and have really connected on such an empowering level. For someone who has never given any thought to my higher self, my light bulb moment came as soon as I tuned into episode 24. In brackets, definitely worth a listen. Thank you so much, Kim. My life and my business has been changed for the better. Oh my goodness. This makes me so happy. And I've just got truth bumps all over my body. So guys, book a one-way ticket. Where would you go? Just trust that on the other end of that one-way ticket is the magic. It's the unfolding. Like, if we knew every single step of our life, like, wouldn't life just be boring? You know, yes, it's nice to know where you're going to be in a few years' time and have a vision, but like, trust in the unfolding, because this is really where the magic is, and that's where the energy comes from of creation. So thank you so much for tuning in to another episode. Please do share, like, subscribe. Let's spread this message around the world. And I'd love to hear where you want to book a one-way ticket to. Screenshot this and tag me on Instagram and just say, I want to book a one-way ticket to wherever that destination is, and let's make it happen. Lots of love, guys. Mwah! Until next time.